Plaza Alta, Algeciras. Plaza Alta is a square in the old town of Algeciras, Spain. It is one of the major centers of activity in the city, hosting numerous events and festivals throughout the year. Some of the city's most important buildings, such as the Iglesia de la Palma and the Capilla de Europa, stand on the square, while neighboring streets include Calle Ancha and Calle Convento. Geography. The plaza is bounded by Camino Pablo Mayajo and Camino Ventura Moron. The Iglesia de la Palma is to the west, while the Capilla de Europa is to the southeast. Name. The square has had various names over time which mirror the history of Spain. Its first name, as today, was Plaza Alta, which can be seen on a map dated 1725. After the city's replanning in 1807, Manuel Godoy called it Plaza del Almirante, but shortly afterwards it became Plaza del Rey. Then, in conjunction with the 1821 insurrection, Plaza de la Constitution, returning to its previous name in 1824. From 10 October 1830, to mark Isabel Roman II's ascension to the throne, it was changed to Plaza de la Reina. In 1873, with the proclamation of the Republic. Finally, during the transition, it finally returned to its original name, Plaza Alta, which in fact was what everyone had always called it. History. The area the Plaza Alta occupies has existed since the city was remodeled in accordance with plans the Marquis of Verdun produced. There it is designated Plaza Alta High Square, in contrast to the Market Square, Plaza Baja Low Square. Since 1783, it has had a public fountain, Los Arcos, supplied with water from the city's aqueduct. The first systematic replanning of the area was undertaken in 1807 by General Castanos, governor of the Campo de Gibraltar. In the original plans, the western end of the square was raised to provide a level area, and the boundaries with the surrounding streets were marked off with chains attached to stone posts. There were 8 entrances, 4 in the corners and another 4 on the sides. The square was surrounded by poplars, and there were orange trees in tubs. There was to have been an obelisk in the center of the square. A bust of Manuel Godoy was planned for the top, but in fact it was never added. The square was redesigned in 1925 by Mayor Joaquin Bianchi when the obelisk was blown up and the area was paved over. A little later, a street lamp was placed at the center on a red brick structure which the people called La Cocina Economica, the cheap kitchen, while the pillars, chains, and benches were kept until the surrounding streets were widened for traffic in 1929. A year later, in 1930, the square was once again remodeled by Mayor Emilio Morales Salinas, taking on the appearance it has today. The plaza was considered to be a landmark, the childhood of Paco de Lucia. Architecture and fittings. The symmetrical plaza contains a monumental fountain at the center, circular benches and lamp posts all around, while a balustrade borders the surrounding streets, all decorated with Seville ceramics from the factories Ceramica Santa Ana and Ceramica Triana Casa Gonzal. Little has changed since the 1930 remodel, although a few benches have been added with ceramic decorations inspired by Cervantes' Don Quixote. A few palm trees have been planted, and there are potted floral decorations. References